Oh, hello, hello. Good afternoon. It's Mel and Tony again, live Nassau, Bahamas, and the beautiful Nassau, Bahamas. Mel, seems like technically we having some difficulties,
Yeah, but it's going
but
okay now.
but we're gonna strike up the music in a minute and get it all show rolling. Melanie, I got a lot of stuff to take covered.
No music.
No
We just
music.
going,
Yeah, we got
yeah.
a lot of stuff to cover, and today is one of those days where we want to be smooth and somber and I probably come a little biblical today. Usually I don't go too much into biblical, but I could, because
We going biblical.
our topic is kind of unique, and it is beautiful to know that in life there's death. And Melanie, so you never get buried this week or today.
Mm-hmm.
You better send condolence out to your brother and cousins and sisters and his mom and dad and the whole thing. Um, so your nephew is a very sad story. You need to tell the people that sad story.
I don't want to really
You
talk
don't want to tell
about
them the
that.
sad story? So you're mourning.
I just don't feel like talking about
Yes, don't feel like
it.
talking
Yeah,
about it.
it's
It's sad.
exhausting. Yeah.
It's sad. Folks, it's sad. I'm just going to briefly, since Melanie don't want to talk about it, I'm just going to brief talk about it. I just going to go over the top of it. And I'll tell you why it's so sad for Melanie. And it's just a sad, whole sad thing. You could imagine you have a family member who's a nice person, probably doing well, probably is enjoying his life, and he's accidentally killed. That's a blow. Accidentally. See, um, some people say his life is taken too short. Some people say, well, his time come, you can't duck it. But when somebody is living and enjoying the fullness of their life, and something happened weird, freaky, um, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. It ain't easy at all. So I just want to send condolences to Melanie and her family, and so
The
the
Fernandez
Fernandez
family.
family ain't nothing God can't solve. In matter of time, you know, he will he will take you. He gets you back up and running. You feel better. Anyway,
I'm okay. I'm
yeah,
okay.
you survive it.
I
You survive it.
just somber,
Somewhere.
but life is a part of. Death is a part of life.
Well, let me tell you something.
And
And I won't
everybody
die.
doesn't
Not now.
understand it the same.
And
So
the only reason I don't want to die now,
hmm
I'll tell you why I don't want to die now. Not because of me.
no, why?
I got some grandchildren who love me,
Oh,
and
okay.
I
So you
don't.
want to spend more time
No, not
with
really.
them?
It ain't that. I just the pain and the hurt. I don't know if they are ready for that yet, because
Well, you could
their
make them
papa.
ready. Just let them know that it's a continuance.
Life is a
Life is a
continuum.
transition. I mean, death is a transition into a new life, and you will just meet them over on the other side. Just continue to be good whilst they're still here. You
Well,
know, don't rush to come over on the other side. Spend time with the rest who left behind.
well, I got some things yet to do here still, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta.
Well, that's something for you and God to
Yeah,
negotiate.
me and God done sort that out.
Okay, so
God
you
told me
straight.
70 is me. God told me that already.
Really?
Yes,
That's young.
70. And anything after that, He blessed me. But He promised me 70. And I can take that straight to the end.
Hmm.
I ain't let no woman, no man,
Nobody.
nobody step in that way. Let me enjoy that.
That's good.
And another thing is this, that is a reminder of things to come. See, that keeps you grounded.
Sure enough, too.
Yeah, keep it grounded. If it wasn't that, it wasn't around. A lot of
We
us,
won't have no value for life.
yeah, a lot of us have done do all kind of things because we done kill somebody or don't do all kind of craziness.
Mm.
But the no fact that if we do it, we're gonna die.
The consequences
Yeah,
of it. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, our show is based on today. I didn't cover that, and our show is based on
Thankfulness
thankful. Same thing, I guess. Giving thanks
in marriages and
in relationship.
relationships and
Giving
marriage.
thanks in marriages and relationship. We don't know but that, you know. Now here, be careful. Here where I go. Now follow me today. This ain't no day to be Tony. This is the day to follow me. Most men don't know much but giving thanks.
No?
No, because we take women for granted so much. See, because the way we wired or was taught that woman should cook, take care of the house, cook, clean, this and that. It's a woman's job or obligation or so we take that for granted. And so most times when a woman put a plate of food on your table, it's like that's your job. That is your job because you're the mother, you're the wife, and you're supposed to cook the food and take care to the house stuff.
You know, we could get very basic with jobs, responsibility, duty, but whether it is someone's job or responsibility or even their duty, think about it. Just the mere fact that that person is able to cook, first and foremost, you should have an attitude of gratitude because it could have been 10 different variations to that particular experience where either she don't know how to cook, she has a disability that prevents her from being able to even stand to the stove to cook, she could be sick, she could be anything. So just the mere fact that that person is able to get to the stove and prepare a meal is enough to be grateful for. Forget, I think sometimes the basics, the mechanics of it all, not so much, oh, that's your duty, but I guess if I die or if I can't do it, you'll find somebody else to do it. Eh?
Yeah, and go deeper in that. Let's go deeper in that. It just first of all, let's go where we should start off from. Just for a woman to be humbly in love with you, you should give thanks. Because it start from there. Because for a woman to fall in love with you, to love you, you should give thanks because it's very difficult for someone to love somebody. It's very
Love is easy.
love is not easy.
Love is easy.
Love is foolish. What is love?
Love
It's foolishness.
is the feeling that you get when someone shows you that they care about you and they are interested in your happiness.
So all that is pretty, eh? That's pretty words, and that's all that. That's pretty words and pretty stuff, eh?
God is
But
love. So tell me, what is
yeah,
God?
yeah, okay. Can I ask you some questions?
No, I just said it. If love is foolishness and God is love, then what is God?
I can put, I can put it to you, and then I can tell you the whole story, that line, and then at the end of it, you'll know what I meant, and you know
Go
what is
ahead.
love. I'll answer
Go
your
ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
So, if love is such a big thing
Mm-hmm.
and such a good thing,
Mm-hmm. And it is.
okay, why then, when me and you get married,
Mm-hmm.
and then we find ourselves we can't love one another no more? Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
But you will say, if me and you, you'll say, I love him enough, but I can't take him no longer. So where the love? What is love?
Okay.
Why are you divorcing me?
Okay. So
Wh-
you heard what you said, right?
yeah, what is love?
Let's bracket the love, and then let's look at the conditions
You
that
could go there.
that cuts the love off, right? And it doesn't really cut the love off. What the individual actually is doing is separating themselves from something that hurts. Love
So where the
is
love going?
patient, love is kind, love
So where the
is
love going?
it gone because of something, and I don't think it really gone. What happened is it is withheld. I don't think it goes anywhere. We cannot. Love is not something that we have the power to destroy, because after all, it isn't tangible. It isn't something that you can hold in your hand and crush, right? It is a relational process.
It's a pretty word.
It's a
Love.
relational process
Love is a
where
pretty word.
love is an expression of one's care and concern for another.
So why you can't touch it?
You can't touch it because it is action. It is not a thing.
So why I stop feeling it? But you love me by your action, your words. You love me, but I ain't feeling it. You want me to get on top of this now, right? You want me to get to nitty gritty. Well, okay. Let me tell you what love to me should be. Okay? And this is why I have problem when people say they love me, because love is just a word that they throw around that has this hold on, wait. So have this meaning that it's supposed to grow and it's supposed to get
Richer and deeper
but like I
and
say,
stronger.
like I say for some shows at the beginning, under the tree. Remember what I used to call love?
Friendship on fire.
Because the
Yes.
more you throw, if it's like a fire, the more you throw wood in it, the flame
The
get
more-
redder.
yes.
And the more the fire burn, the more hot it get, the more relationship become right. Love is friendship on fire. Okay, now.
Okay.
So now we established love.
And so what are the elements of a friendship?
There's an element of friendship. First thing, love is the first thing is being vulnerable. If you're not willing
You
to be
have
vulnerable,
to put yourself in that position. So in essence, when you say vulnerable, you're talking about taking the risk of giving yourself unconditionally to another.
and 99%,
So that's love.
And 99% people don't want to be vulnerable.
And 99% of the people don't know what unconditional love looks like.
Yeah, and 99% of people believe that they're in love, and they ain't.
Well, you see, again, for some people, love is that tingly feeling that they get,
Yes.
which basically is on the physical level, but love is emotional, right? And I guess that is why there is so much trouble in the camp of women, because of the emotional element. We're naturally emotional, and so when our feelings get hurt, what happens? We become sad, depressed, withdrawn.
But that's love. That's love.
Yeah.
A lot of people believe love is this happy dream, or this happiness, or beautiful this, and all that. Love is the pain. That's love. See, because when you pain, then you realize how much the person hates you, how much the person means to you, how much you want to fix this because of the pain. If you don't have the pain, there's no love, because you don't feel nothing.
But
See, all this rose garden we thought.
no.
Hold on, wait. I'm getting to that too. I'm getting to that. All this rose garden, all this flowers, and all this beautiful thing we talk about love is 90% of the time that's a cover up. There's no love in that. See, I give you.
Let me tell you.
I give you. Watch now, folks. Listen to this. I give you $100 every week because I love you, because I want you. Listen, watch where I go. Then
Not
you get
because you want to keep my mouth shut
no, no,
from being angry and arguing and all that kind
exactly.
of stuff.
But
So that is in love.
hold on.
That's
But,
what you call bounty.
yeah, but
So you
people,
paying for peace.
give money to you, and they say, "I love giving it to you," but that's not true. The reason they give you the money because they want to be look good. Most times, they're only giving you the money is because they have agenda to make this I's a good person.
You know,
Has nothing to do with love.
every time we come to this, so I feel like you're talking about the exchange market.
I'm talking about the everyday boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, and wife. Woman gives a service to a man because she says love. In actuality, she give it because she want to be taken care of. She give her love because she want her children to be taken care of. She give her love because she want things to go smooth. But in the actuality, deep inside her real gut feeling, she only doing it because she getting something in return. She not doing it because of love, of a genuine love. She will take care of you, and the minute you sweetheart on her once, she ready to go. When the pain comes, she ready to go.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go. We go back to our topic, and then see. I can get deep into that, and I can explain love in the many way that love should be, and how to foster and how. But most love is like a reciprocate. Like I only give you because you give me. And some women go so far, and they say it in their mouth, "I'm not gonna give you more than you give me. You put in 10%. I only put in 10%."
But again,
Man too now. No, go on. Let's go back to giving thanks.
again, the the problem might be that same sense of entitlement, also because of the role
There you go.
description
Go ahead.
that society places
That's where we go. That's
on
where
us.
the culture.
Because
How we
I feel
born
that the only difference between the role that a man play and the role that a woman take is when it comes to reproduction, right?
and even then, women tell you, "That's my child."
No, but I'm talking about the role that has ownership, right?
That's ownership.
But,
Same thing.
Yeah.
The love.
but-
The love is. Now hold on. This your child. When it's time to pay the bills, and do this. But
and so it's when it's time for you to discipline,
exactly.
or you get too harsh and hard.
And the love that I try to discipline my child. No. Come here. This come. You want me to say it? This come out of me. That's what they tell you. See, the problem with our culture. See, it is mixed up where we take on. See, our parents. You have Seventh-day Adventists, Anglican, Catholic, Scientologists, all this in the world mix up, and we set a standard of where our background come from. So if we are Catholic, we say the Catholic Church is the best church in the world. If we Anglican, we say Anglican. Because that, wait, that's what we were trained. So in life, we live that same type of training. This, what we doing, is right. So we never adjust and never change. Our mother set that pace, our daddy set that pace. So in love, this is the way we love. Until we get older and realize, but hold on, the Baptist church is not what I want. I go into the Seventh-day Adventists. Until we find the truth. That's why the Bible, see, again, biblical. That's why the Bible says, study yourself for approval. See, I could come under a religion which is a curse. And I believe that's the right religion. And I will say the things and recite the same things over and over and over. Because it sounds good. And it also written in my interpretation.
So
The way I
let me
interpret it.
so let me ask this question.
Ask what you want to ask.
How does your Christian denomination now, because that ain't religion, that's denomination.
Denomination.
Christianity is one religion,
Yeah.
and all the others is a denomination
Denomination.
underneath it. How does that differ in thankfulness between? Can you tell the difference between a marriage that is Anglican and one that is Catholic, one that is Adventist,
You
in
can.
terms of,
You can.
of how people relate to each other?
You can. You have. I'm going to break it down to you now. Let's go with the most ones at far reach. We call the far reach one Jehovah's Witness. Jehovah's Witness do not marry out of their culture. They don't marry out of their Jehovah's Witness. They don't believe that they should marry out there because they want to keep that sacred. And they will
pure, without dilution.
right.
Without,
And they will
and also the difficulty that comes. It's the same thing with Adventists. People go away from marrying somebody of a different fundamental Christian belief, but
Jehovah's Witness the really
They-
one sticks. They
Adventists stick to.
yeah, but hold on. Jehovah's Witnesses are the ones that stick and they believe. See, Adventists sometimes marry other religions.
with hopes of bringing them into
Yeah.
their faith.
There you go.
But that's what the Jehovah's
But he-
Witnesses too.
But Jehovah's Witnesses marry in the culture because they wants to keep. They will tell you they are pure and they don't want to contaminate their pureness. But that's not true. You know what it is? They want to keep their culture alive or their culture in that setting alive. And
Their
they
belief, their belief.
They believe
They
in
want to
strong-
keep it
Yeah,
alive
they
and
wanna keep it alive.
vibrant,
because
and they don't want to lose members.
Right.
That's what most churches
but
do.
but because the fact that they are the smallest denomination of all
Not necessarily.
No,
but
no.
anyhow, in
in
the
the
Bahamas.
because they're the smallest so they got to keep their thing tight to keep it alive. You look at the Catholic.
So tell me about the relationship side
Okay.
of it in terms of the thankfulness and,
Right.
and the gratitude
the-
that is
the-
expressed.
the Catholics is different. They don't believe in divorce. They will stay. We can talk about the thankfulness. They will stay in their relationships, no matter what, because this is where they thought. This is how they were brought up, and this is how they preach and teach that. Because the
Again,
church
for
don't believe in
many
it.
of them, because there are some people who are of that faith that walk away. If it ain't working, I ain't allowing no church to hold me.
No, but
into
majority
a
of them,
situation.
will come to church, husband and wife, not even living together or not seeing eye to eye in the same bed and the same room. They come to church and they will stand up beside one another and act that they are the most loving, caring couple. And
Because they're in the presence of
Because the
God,
pres-
they come to worship.
but here is the truth. The truth is that's the way they were brought up, because they see their parents went down the road, so they follow what they were taught. Because if your daddy, most times, if your daddy is a schemer, the genes in you, you become a schemer. So what you have learned from home, you just carry abroad. They tell you that, old people tell you that. What you learn from home, you carry abroad. Now, the reason why most of Christians don't give thanks, or most men don't give thanks in bad relationship, is because
Why bad? They
In
some of them don't
okay,
give it, and
okay.
and
in
it's good.
in all relationships, majority of relationships, and let's say majority, is because man heart become hardened.
Hardened about what?
Men become hard because men believe that it's their rights to be in charge of the woman.
Okay, and so the woman don't allow them to be in
And
charge.
and most times the woman will not allow them to be in charge. And so that creates a monster for a man. So he now become bitter in his relationship. So
Rather than becoming better.
no, he's not gonna become better because I'm the man I in charge.
But isn't that a very
Because it's very difficult for a man not to be in charge of his relationship.
it doesn't it isn't sensible.
No, you do miss it.
Let me ask something.
It humiliate him. Hold on. For a man, it's very humiliating when he cannot speak authority in his marriage, or authority in the house, authority. When that
My
is not.
question is,
Go ahead.
what makes a man think that he? How do you speak with authority? How do you speak with authority?
Biblically.
How do you
hold on.
speak with authority?
How do I speak authority?
How do you speak with authority? Or
How do I?
how is authority spoken?
Because you, as a woman, who should be softer and more obligated to me, because I married you.
You know, Tony, none of these relationships start off with this harshness coming from a woman. You, you often say that people pretend for so long, right? But I think men are dumb, deaf, blind. What other sense? They have complete body nerve or neuropathy, right? And they can't smell. So
Hallelujah.
so
Amen.
so
You know why I say that? Go on, finish. I can let you finish.
so imagine a woman, right? You must have been deficient in your mental capacity to not recognize that a woman is not looking for a master, she's looking for a companion. And so authority
But a
is
woman tell
not
you what
a
a man.
bad thing.
But a woman tell you she want a man in charge.
Confidence is what men lack. They want authority, but they lack confidence. They have insecurities. They feel that their muscles have to be felt in order for them to think that they're the man in charge. Let me tell you something. A lot of men who are walking around thinking that they are in charge, the woman laughing at them behind their back.
You said it. You said it a while ago, and I don't want to cut you off. Let me give you a good story, or take your same story and put it. Okay. Would you say a man dumb? Something like dangerous? Something like.
So,
Go again.
dumb mean he can't talk, right? Deaf, he can't hear. Blind, he can't see. Neuropathy, the feelings, the nerves, all the
Okay.
nerve endings
Okay.
are dead.
Now, let me tell
and
you-
he can't smell.
Let me tell you why I agree with you. I'm going to break this to you. A man meet a woman today. He marry her 3 years later.
3 years later, okay.
But she come to his house every evening. Because he wants to impress her. He cooks her food. He feeds her every day. Watch this now. He makes sure the house is clean because they watch TV and they enjoy the ambience of my nice house.
The ambience, yeah.
Okay. For 3 years, then I marry you. You see something wrong with that picture?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, let me tell you what's wrong with the picture. See? I know. Let me tell you what's wrong with the picture. Now, folks out there, let me tell you what's wrong with that picture. So now when you marry this woman, she never cooks for you. You cook on all day.
You've been doing all the cooking for
Right,
the 3 years.
right.
You've been doing all the cleaning
You don't
for
think,
the 3 years.
yeah, you don't think one day you get tired as a man.
Ah.
And you know, now watch it. This are dumb, stupid, whatever they call us. How we are. So now we marry this woman who never cooked, who never cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
So you think after 3 years she can start to clean and cook for you and keep the house?
Okay.
So you marry a woman who was nasty, who lazy,
Mm-hmm.
and why we so dumb and stupid like you say? Then we after three we marry you now. Now we mad because now
Because all
I
the
doing all the
things
work.
you've been doing all the pampering, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you want to flip the script.
No, it ain't flipping the script.
Yeah, that's flipping
But
the
see,
script.
what I thought, like I saying, because it was me who doing all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I thought.
So now you want turnover where she start doing it.
Yeah,
Because you
I
done
told
lure
that
her and you make her believe that this is what I'm
Yeah.
about.
I thought that now we become one. She will then start to help. See, I fool because I thought this was gonna. I didn't.
Impression.
Yeah, and so a lot of men get caught in that, and then they decided now.
And she does say thank you for all the.
Oh
3
yeah,
years that
She's
you
very
doing it
nice.
now.
She's very nice. She could sit up, put her foot up, and watch TV.
So when you say, "Will you marry me?" She's like,
Yeah,
"Sure."
yes,
this
because-
is what I getting into. Oh
and
yeah.
your words, we dumb, stupid, and all that, because we set the president, and now, 3 years later, 4 years later, we looking for mommy.
And not only that, right?
Mm-hmm.
She want to not have to open her leg every night.
Yeah, because the president, you see, let me tell you what the president we said. Every time she come there, because she had nothing to do, she could open her leg every night. Every night she opened her leg. Every night she opened her leg. She had nothing to do, and she enjoyed this. Open this leg thing because she thought that she have this shining armor. All I ever do is just open my leg. I don't have to do nothing else but open my leg. But it don't work. It don't work like that. It never works like that. And this is why when you say we plug dumb stupid, I agree with you. Because we do it. We do it to ourselves. See, and when men are doing stuff like that, men looking for a little bit of thanks, the gratitude. But we never get it because we supposed to do it.
Exactly. So we
supposed to-
have
everything
it.
we supposed to do it.
We in our culture have it all wrong. That's why I go back to what I said earlier. The only prescribed role that is different for a man than it is for a woman is that the woman is the vessel that carries the infant, but everything else is a shared responsibility. Just like how you share to make the baby,
But culture don't.
you can't
but
push
our
the baby
culture is
out, but
not-
once the baby comes,
Our culture is not built on that. Our culture is that bring the money, jump on top of me, you get you some.
it hasn't. It wasn't always
No,
like
it
that
wasn't.
though.
It wasn't. But that's where we at now. Because what it is now, once I get my hair and nail fixed, I happy.
But you know where it come from?
You love
it
me.
come from brokenness.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we look back at the olden days and say they were the good old days. Things was better. But was it really better for women in the good old days? Women were servants to their husband. Yes, the husband was lord and master of the castle. And no matter what foolishness he was doing out there, right? When he came home, his clothes was clean, the house was clean, the children was clean and fed, and the food, his food was dished up, sat on the side, waiting for his arrival.
Yes. That
What
works.
satisfaction
worked.
did the woman have? Her satisfaction was in doing all of these things.
Yeah.
So, you know, our society was built on the Proverbs 30, what is it, Proverbs? The Proverbs something, the Proverbs woman,
Mm-hmm.
the woman who wake up
Oh no,
early in
yeah.
the morning and go out, and before her family rises,
Mm-hmm.
she is doing everything, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it right by the kitchen door.
Yeah. Yeah, and so everybody were so happy back then
Mm.
because they understand that role well, and women live that role. But let me say something with that role. Let me say something with that role. Biblically, the Bahamas was based on a Christian principle, and they try to keep. I don't care what you say, but this is what it was, and they try to keep that Christian principle alive. So they did everything by this Christian principle, even the sweethearting. We putting all this in one because everybody has somebody. Um, everybody has somebody. Children. Every husband, most in the back in the day, had sweetheart and had children out of wedlock.
Mm-hmm.
But it was taboo and keep it under. It was always hide under the rock, right? But what the key was to me, woman respect men back in the day.
Women respect men today too.
No, 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 no. Women don't respect men like back in the day.
Well, things have changed
No, woman respect
tremendously.
man with money now.
The woman role has
Woman,
changed.
yeah, woman respect man with money.
Right.
Once you got money, you's Mister. So,
So
but,
because
mm-hmm,
one of the requirements, watch it everywhere you go. One of the requirements is one, you have to be working and earning a good salary. Number two, even when a woman has her own job, she still expects a man to take care of her
mm-hmm. but, but listen to this.
because that's how we've been
A man,
conditioned globally.
yeah, but a man should take care of his home. Shouldn't take care of woman. Woman should be a part of the home. 90% of the time, woman don't want to be a part of the home. She wants the benefit that the home should have. But woman, let
Well,
me
if
tell you
she's
why.
the upkeep, if she's the person
No,
responsible
no.
for
Today
upkeep in
now,
the house.
today now, woman really don't. Women don't do what they did back in the day. They don't. They don't want to cook. They don't. They don't want to clean. They want to hire a maid, and they get the maid who the husband paid. So the woman really don't want to know that she just want to look good for her man. This is her thinking. I look good for him, and I got to be ready for him all the time. But the man create that.
Well, think about it in terms of the intensity of going out to work, coming home, keeping the house, and being available for your man when he's ready for you. You, right? If you could just imagine walking in the shoe of a woman who has this 24/7, 365 responsibility of balancing three acts. Her personal life will make four, right? The home, the work, the family, the man.
Do you want me to give you what the man do?
Go ahead.
He balance everything that you don't balance.
Yeah? Tell me
Yeah.
what it is. Because
He bring them. Hold on.
mm-hmm,
He bring the money home.
money.
All right.
Mm.
He takes care of all the problems that the woman can't handle,
What kind of problems?
and he takes the woman problems who she when she watch now her problems, her family problems. He takes all it because most cases the man takes on his wife family, so he takes on all his problems. Hold on, and 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 when he goes to work, he takes all the stress. He takes the load. For the money, the foolishness he got to put up just to bring the money home to you.
But so you don't think the woman put up with
You-
foolishness on the job? She ain't home.
Most of
She
them-
out to work
But
too.
most of them home.
Not in the Bahamas
Okay,
no more.
the woman who out to work, she got 6, 7 men. All day tipping her. All day laughing and grinning. She happy all day. She's
And
taking
what-
it all day.
And pray tell me, what does the man be doing all day? Chasing. Because you hear what you say? If the woman getting the compliments, who giving it? Ain't it the man them?
Man might
The
be
man's them?
Yeah, but see, woman has the upper hand because physically, men carry that load. See, a physical working ain't easy.
So you think all the women working mentally? You
Majority,
have women working in all sorts,
Yeah,
including
but
the
majority of
physical
women-
blue collar job,
majority of women,
line pulling.
they could use psychology
road
all day on
digging.
the job. Get man to do their work all day.
That's the weak man, because some of y'all, some men will tell you, you want to be man, carry your load, pull your share,
But hold on.
put in your share.
Plenty of men are weak.
The majority, yeah, I
Yeah,
would agree with
and-
that.
and
But
let's-
guess what?
But let's go back to
Men
biblically.
only just do it so that they could get. But trust me, you fool a man once as a woman with your whatever you come, your bling. But
Let's go
if
back.
you ain't giving him your thing, he ain't gonna be your lucky.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be
But-
doing it,
but let's
no
go
matter
back-
how good you look.
Yeah, let's go back to
Thankfulness.
thankfulness, and why we, when I say we man and woman, we are so
Ungrateful.
ungrateful in relationship because we have this hang up that I only putting in what you put in, and see that is very ungrateful. See, that is
No,
very
no, no, no,
ungrateful.
no. Let me
Go on.
let me say this.
Go ahead.
You see, there are some people who give and give and give and give, and they get nothing in return. There are others who are giving one individual, and that individual is taking what they give them and giving it to someone else.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's skewed. A lot of things that is happening in relationship where for some reason we only people with the mindset that's your responsibility, that's your duty, right? Another thing too is some men have a problem with women that are independent and self-sufficient. If you like that, they go look outside for somebody who they got to take care of, somebody who always got use for their money because you ain't got no use for it,
But
right?
listen,
And that's why a lot of women literally, what they do, they bleed their man mercilessly, bleed them, because you know they're saying if I don't take it, he can go there and give it to someone else. So how does gratitude come into it? It's so much tension, there's so much pretense, there is nothing right about that picture, nothing at all. So it comes back to the same concept of love, friendship on fire. That's why I say love is caring in the well-being of another.
if two people have an argument, husband and wife have an argument, and they sit down and talk, and the husband says to you, I don't like you going to this place. And so the wife says, I'll stop it when you stop hanging out with your friend. It always happened that way. That's
But what do you think she's saying? It isn't the right response, but what do you think she's saying? If you were over here with me, I wouldn't have no need to go over there.
yeah, that's what she's saying. I agree with you. That's what she's saying. But in relationship, it will
It's see,
never,
it's all
it
give,
never,
give.
yeah.
It's all give for
It,
one person,
it,
and that now that's where you're talking about the man and his control
yeah.
and the submissive woman.
Why are you
Because
looking?
you're out there, but I can't go out there. I must stay home and wait and be
Oh,
home and dry up and prune and
yeah, but the
lonely and
question is, why are you looking?
all these
The
things.
question is, why are you not getting better in my relationship? Why are you worrying about what I gotta do so you could do? Why is it you just can't give this genuine love?
You come right back to it. You just showed the imbalance in that scenario,
Yeah, but
because it's like you are having a fulfilled life. The reason I marry you is to be with you, not for you to be with your friends.
yeah. But when I used to be with you at the beginning, remember, because we was two peas apart.
Yeah, all hunky
You
dory,
didn't
uptight, and
hold on. You didn't appreciate it. The same thing we talking about, give thanks. You didn't appreciate it. So you know what you do? Let me tell you how it works. Yeah, let me drop it in your lap.
go ahead, let's hear it.
Boy, come at this house. Let me cook this food because you making me mad. Go with your friends. See,
So she sent him out,
you sent me. Now I decided to go.
and now you can't come back
Because I go.
because you like what you meet out there.
Because I go on out there and find some friends who find my little girl and find this and find. I find everything out there. I don't need to come home none. Because I don't need to come home to you screaming at me. And then after you scream at me, you decide what time and day I get this. Get some.
Again,
So
again.
so the point I'm
it
making
come
is
right back to what we were talking about. You see how all of
somebody
these
in
things
a
come
relationship
together?
somebody needs to be
Sensible.
yeah. So
Sensible.
somebody needs to be the fool and somebody needs to be sensible.
I don't know. I think
You cannot have
God. No.
you cannot
no.
have 50-50 and everybody
No,
have the same rights
no,
and
no,
power.
no, no, no,
It
no.
will never work because
Because at the end of the day,
any
but you know what
business-
it's saying? Let me tell you something. You know what your picture of a relationship is? A win-loss. Why a relationship can't be a win-win
somebody,
situation?
No. Somebody has to be in charge. And let me tell you why.
But when that
What?
person is in charge, it means that that person must be fair. Fair, Fair. You see,
Let me break this down for you. See,
people have a problem being fair.
let me break this down. See,
People have a problem being
let
fair
me
in
tell you
relationships.
let me tell you where the problem lies. When, boy, I know I can get hit for this, but it's fine. When young women today, or women today, decide to show their chest, show their breasts, show their this, show their hip,
Mm-hmm.
and when women allow men to drop babies all over the place with them,
Or
when
women
women,
allow it.
yeah, when women allow stupid men, you call them all there, you say stupid, what, you dumb?
No, you say women allow it though.
Yeah.
I don't know. You always
Man can't carry the baby.
put yeah, but he sure could deposit it.
So if I'm a clown, wearing clown suit, and you can't see I wearing a suit, and I got pink all over me, you put yourself as a stupid man. You devaluate yourself, not me. So it's not me.
Not me, the stupid man.
No, it's you. Because you
It's
stupid.
you
You
who let the
enough.
stupid me come in and ruin
No,
your life.
You who's so stupid
Allow the stupid man.
lose the clown
So stupid plus stupid.
to drop a baby in your lap.
Mm.
And this is what goes on only majority of times in the lower left society. And we allow our society to become this type of culture where men, stupid men or dumb men, just drop babies all over the place. And the stupid woman accept it. And so that's where the respect is lost. So how I can respect you? You come here with this baby that you let a clown drop in your spirit. Then so I get to treat you the way you come.
No, no, no,
What
no,
you mean
no,
no?
no, no.
Because now I realize, hold on now,
No,
hold on.
no, no,
Here,
no,
here I
no,
go.
no, no.
Listen to what I can say. Bahamians, listen to this. Especially Bahamian women should listen to this. Oh, in my mind, calculations. How old are you?
That is
Hold on.
so
20,
Bahamian.
25 or 20, 20 years of age.
Mm-hmm.
You got a baby. You got a job.
Mm-hmm.
I waken. Where you waken? So. Where you living? I live with mommy. A smart man right away will say, this girl might seems nice, but I can't take her to mommy. So what I can do,
Why you can't take it to mommy?
because she let the clown or the stupid man drop homeboy, drop his
So,
baby. Hold on, wait.
okay. And
So
so you now,
I now get calculating as a smart man. This is only
because you ain't drop no baby out there.
this only a hit for me. That's all it is. It's a hit, and I could keep it because she ain't serious. She like clowns, so I could
So
see.
you gonna act like a clown.
No, I'm not gonna
Join
act
the
like,
you
no,
can join the
no,
circus
no, no.
and act like a
I
clown.
ain't gonna act like
So
that.
why would you?
I will not join the circus.
If you cannot,
I will. What I'm gonna do, I am enjoying me.
that is wrong.
No, that's not wrong.
It's
That's
wrong.
what men. Hold
no,
on,
no,
wait,
no,
wait.
no, no, no.
See,
It is
wake
wrong
up.
and it is unfair.
It is not
because guess
wrong.
what?
It is.
Ladies,
It's not
listen
wrong.
to this. Listen to this.
It's not wrong.
If you have a baby, you hear what Tony is saying? Men don't want a woman with baby. They only see you as another deposit where they themselves could come and deposit something and walk off. So they're looking for their own personal enjoyment. That's
Why not?
exactly the same thing what the first person did.
Why? But
That's exactly the same thing what the first person did.
because biblically,
Forget the biblical thing.
don't,
Forget the biblical thing and let's deal on the human level.
You
It
did
is
it?
disgusting and it
But the
is
human-
nasty.
No.
Because in essence, you wouldn't want no one to do it to your daughter.
But I
you
give
wouldn't want
thanks.
anyone to do it to your sister.
but I give
So
thanks.
why would you do it to somebody else? Because some other nasty man get her pregnant and leave her.
because he realized she don't have this together.
No, he ain't got it together.
No. See, stop trying to be a woman to cover up for woman.
Ain't no
chauvinist.
covering.
You're
It
trying-
is respect.
No. It is.
It's respect. It's the
fact-
dignity of the
It's
individual.
the fact that what goes on here in this world.
Ladies,
And Bahamians,
when a
women,
man
single women have to
say
understand
he love you,
that there's
let
certain
him
things you
prove it.
don't let your standing drop. That's what it is. And then men who have good vibes.
But you, Tony, is the one who to say, oh, women is caught up there is act just for you to have sex. They got to put you through all of this for 6 weeks or whatever. She should put you through and tell you friggin' take her to the altar.
But here's the problem with you missing.
Because even after the altar, y'all still just go.
Even if you given me some, you don't have to have a baby. See, you're missing the point.
But guess what? You have a responsibility as well. You see, let me say something. That child is your seed.
Okay,
The woman might have carried it, but you have a responsibility to bag your seed if you don't want it to come to fruition.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
I heard a story today where a sister was married and her sister had a baby for her husband. Wait. That's the norm back in the day. That sounds weird, but that's the norm.
Yeah, because men were raping before they knew what the word rape was.
Okay, so now, if that was the norm, and time now, we come to this time where they accepted it because it was a hush-hush, and we didn't want the other people in the neighborhood to know, so we put it under the rug.
Because that's family secret. That's you don't air the family dirty laundry in the public.
So now, you got the new wave. They protected one another back then. So why women don't tech one another now?
You know why? Because
Tell me why.
man got slicker. And like you say, the money, but sometimes it even in money is just naivety. You know what it is? I, I know a lot of women suffer from low self esteem, and a lot of them friggin' stupid in the head too,
I
just
don't
like the
think it's
man,
low
right?
self-esteem.
Low self esteem. Let me ask you something.
I tell you what it is.
We are also very lazy socially. It's like, and for the man, it's easy access. You right there. I don't have to go look for another piece. Your sister cutting up, and you there, and me and the sister go out, and the sister trusts you, and leave you in the house with her sister. Use the dirty dog. Excuse my expression.
Yeah, but
To go with my sister, something wrong with you, because my sister only thinking, and then it's a power thing as well, where, oh, he got money, he just treat my sister good. She
yeah,
ain't thinking that, because a lot of these, even now in this present era, back in the day, the church used to provide guidance. Ain't nobody just go to church no more.
but that's what.
People who just go to church,
But that's why I talk about
they
biblically.
don't even teach the
But
principles of.
that's why I keep going back to biblically when I use the word biblically, because protection of each other, they try to protect
So the
each.
man is the menace though
The women
in this
of
whole
society
thing.
today are not protecting the young ones. The women society gets so busy.
And the man ain't protecting them either. And the
No,
man
wait,
should
wait,
be
hold on, hold on,
protecting
hold
the
on.
women.
The men don't carry the load.
The man is the
The men,
father, though. The man is the brother. The man is the
you just say,
brother-in-law.
but you just
The
say we
man is
stupid.
the cousin.
You just say we stupid and dumb.
And greedy.
Okay, yes, and I agree with you. But what the woman should do, you can carry the load, not the man. So you should be very on top of your game. You should protect yourself at
Yeah,
all
it's a
times.
shared responsibility.
It
The
ain't no
woman
shared.
have to
It ain't no
protect us.
shared.
It
Let,
is a
let
shared
me ask you a question.
responsibility.
Let me ask you a question. When
It's just from the
wait, wait,
level of humanity
no,
itself.
no, hold on. When you go to the doctor, you think the doctor say you all two are pregnant?
Yes, they do
No,
say
no,
that.
no.
Yes, they do. They
No,
say
that's
you
husband and
all
wife.
are pregnant.
Okay, but
So what makes the difference if you're married? There's two
no,
people that are
no, no, no,
pregnant.
no,
It's
no.
just one that's
But
carrying it.
most times these girls go by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They take the loads by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So they can at
Because
least.
women so stupid, and again,
Man, why you
everybody,
call the woman stupid?
human stupid. Because guess what? I look at the fact that number one, you married to my sister, you get me pregnant. Number two, you may be taking care of my, and then I on the side because I shame. I probably did enjoy it or didn't enjoy it, but you tell me, oh, don't tell nobody, and I can take care of you and the baby. You know what I mean? All these false promises, and it's just like you just don't have the ability to reason and say, this don't make no sense. This is not
I am.
right.
See, when I said earlier, women go with these clowns because these clowns don't even get it off.
All men are clowns.
No, no,
All men are
no, no.
clowns. All men only want to get it off.
Most sensible. When I say the word decent, let me refer. Most sensible men, before he go there, he's gonna carry something, and he's gonna make sure that mistake can follow him. See,
So calculate it,
yeah,
right? So you calculating on your wife's sister.
yeah,
You see,
and
you can calculate on the outside, but to calculate with your wife's sister or your wife's cousin or even your damn wife mother.
most of those things happen spontaneously. They don't even plan.
Okay, so therefore
so
you ain't gonna come. So
no.
it pays to always be ready, right? Because you never know the day or the
Listen,
hour,
credit card,
right?
yeah, the wallet, right? So anyway, so like I say,
So it's
but
all about discipline.
but we must give thanks
Hmm.
to and be grateful for what we have. And sometimes we have some good husbands and some good wives.
Some very good
Yeah,
wives.
and and some excellent wives. Now I must tell you, because what I seen in the Bahamas, what some wives put up with, and what they do, and how they take care of their husband, and they don't even go sleep and tell you lock the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see some where the husband will do anything. He go out, he can sleep with a woman. Once he come home, they happy. Once the door turn, they're grateful. And so we have some good wives. And some
Once
men,
they do that, they good, eh?
yeah. And men, no, I'm just saying how they're willing to fight with their, that's what I meant. They're willing not just to throw the relationship away, they're willing to fight every day for their husband.
Fight for something would want fight for you.
Yeah, but we have to be grateful for small things. Women get up, and some of them so nasty in all ways. And women put up with it. See, we have to be,
Who that some of them nasty, some of the men nasty?
yeah, and we have to be, but woman nasty too now. Don't
Man bad, woman
woman bad.
bad.
6 dozen the same
Six
thing.
and a half dozen.
And so, but we have to be grateful for the good
Man
ones
nasty,
who
woman
standing up to
nasty.
be counted, the ones that who holding up the flag. We have to be grateful.
The principles on
Yes,
which you
yeah.
stand. The
Yeah.
principles on which
And
you
we also
stand.
have to be grateful for things that every day we encounter and try to help. We try to help these young people. There's a lot of people that's doing this, but the problem is so vast and so big. It is so difficult. And this wave of these boys, I don't know how we allow our boys to just run loose like pigeon. We got our boys running loose like pigeon.
Yeah. It's topic for another
And
day.
that's a man responsibility. I can blame man. But a man let the woman run the house and run the boys. That's how we get
Run
this
the
money.
life because the man out on the corner ain't being the man and being the role model for their son.
No. Woman didn't allow the man.
Always.
Yeah,
and
he didn't.
Always.
You
the
love your
dog.
son so much. You didn't let me
Plug him side the head
Yeah,
when
when
you
they're
could have
supposed
sit
to.
and talk to him and
When
say,
they-
come here, boy.
yeah.
Some men know how to do it, and most of him in men, and I've seen it around the world
And-
too. When
and-
I lived abroad,
Most of us leave the men home.
men are the same
Most
wherever you go.
Most of us leave our sons home because we wanted to go scheming. Most of us leave our sons home because we want them. Nobody go forward the wife, so we leave them to
Be
so the wife-
security.
Security for the wrong reason, but we didn't.
All
leave.
the wrong
Yeah,
reasons.
but what we should have done is take our boys with them
And teach them how to be
and we
men.
didn't do it, and that's why we
You're
fall
reaping,
down.
you sow to the wind, the old people say, and you reap the whirlwind.
And we reaping.
The
Pigeons are
whirlwind.
so loose, Melody. Tell you unbelievable. Pigeons are so loose in this town. And we have an awesome responsibility to now step in and try to groom our young men.
So, in closing, we say what?
Give thanks.
Don't take your partner for granted.
Relationship is based on forgiveness.
Mutual appreciation of each other.
And you must say it when you're wrong. You must tell your wife or your girlfriend she's beautiful. You must tell her she's doing a good job. You must tell her in this relationship, nobody in the world is better. You must make her feel like she's a part of what you're doing. Because if you hold there by yourself and she's not a part, like they say, she's going to react. And once she reacts, the relationship is going to be destroyed. That's why we have all this divorce. And so we gotta
Let's get
some
it
more.
together.
So for next time, same place, Melanie.
Same time.
Melanie and Tony,
Under the tree,
where we meet every Saturday.
4 p.m.
See you
Take
next
care.
week. Bye-bye
Enjoy
now.
the rest of your weekend.
Yeah.